You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they head back home to host the Miami Heat. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And that game against the Nets, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, we've got George. Joel Embiid is out there with MP. Then it's Maxey, and it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. And certainly, on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
Drummond finds Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Drummond. Anunoby on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. And here are the 76ers. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And so here is Philadelphia. MP drives in, kicks it to George. The three-pointer off the mark. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Here's Brunson driving inside. It's stolen by Maxey. George outside, takes the three. And the 76ers another three.
The triple has been a major part of Paul George's arsenal. This guy has got the size to get it off.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Maxey. Brunson misses. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. From 20 feet. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 5.
I love how Maxey scores in a variety of ways. So versatile as an offensive threat.
Drummond to screen on Maxey. To the middle. Will it go? The shot by Drummond, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Back to MP. Outside Maxey. Here's the three. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Hart passes to Brunson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And again, the Knicks missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
MP left side. It's George on the wing. Anunoby covering. George with the bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Knicks trail by 11. Outside Hart. For 3, Bridges. hits a three-pointer.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
MP inside. He's covered by Hart. And MP with a basket on the assist from Maxey.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Brunson. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Here's Drummond. It's Hart on the wing. Tries yet again. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
MP finds George. Here's McCain. MP inside. He's covered by Hart. MP, that one's good. MP's got his second bucket of the night. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
MP, the pass to Embiid. George outside. Tries to save it. Outside Brunson. And the Knicks, another three.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
MP, the pass to George. Back to MP. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 4, defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I mean, what a stunner. They came into the game confident, looked like they had it pretty much in hand, and then the wheels fell off there in the fourth.
5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career, from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
McBride, he's checked in for New York.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Maxey against Brunson. Shoots over Maxey, and it's Brunson missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Drummond to screen on Maxey. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Maxey passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Knicks trail by 7. Now here's Brunson. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Back to Anunoby. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by George. Philadelphia's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's McCain. MP, the pass to Embiid. Down low, Maxey. And it's New York with a rebound. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Now here's McBride. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Outside Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 11 points.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Drummond. Drummond to screen on MP. Anunoby against MP. Anunoby passes to Bridges. To snap the cold streak. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Out to the wing. Back to MP. On the take. For 3, Maxey. Another miss by Maxey. Knicks trail by 7. Up top, Anunoby. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Here's McBride. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Brunson. Outside McBride. Off the mark there with a 3. Philadelphia leading by 10. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Drummond, averaging around 5 points a game. Pure from 3-point range.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the 3-point shot in response. Wow.
Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Fires from deep. MP with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
Here's Wilson, just 5 to shoot. Here's McBride. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Driving to the basket.
Look out below.
That gives him a double-double in this one.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Knicks shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Dadier. Now Bridges. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. And here's Alexander Walker. Beyond the arc. And it's MP with a rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Knicks trail by 14. There's 57 seconds left in the first. The rebound by MP. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-6 run. To the paint. Here's Dadier. Good D by MP.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
It's stolen by Maxey. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. MP outside. Pass to Maxey. The steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. McBride passes to Alexander Walker. The three. Nails it from 3.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Or the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
MP is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's George. And it's Council in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia. Oh, MP! Stunning!
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
This one for 3. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
And he comes up with a bucket.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that. Yeah, and MP getting to the stripe, always want to drain those foul shots.
From behind the arc. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Pass to Embiid. Screen by MP. Philadelphia with another miss. Knicks trail by 12. To the inside. George with a steal. Inside. Here's MP. MP packs it home.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Alexander Walker with it. 9 points for him in his last game. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land. 11 points in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Power move from MP.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
Pass to Dadier. Hard with it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The floater. Rebound by Philadelphia. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And that one good. George has got 7 points in the game.
Now this is a reliable aspect of Paul George's game. That in-between jumper is pure.
MP with the block.
Wow, tremendous defensive awareness by MP, and really tremendous job getting in position to block that thing.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Dunn comes in for Council, and it's McConnell in for Maxey. 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Here's MP taking it inside. George passes to MP. Kicks it to George. Off target from three-point range.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Wilson's checked in for New York. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Dadier. Outside McBride. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Bono with a rebound.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Knicks trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Dadier. Blocked! Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Jacks up a 3. New York, no good that time either. The Sixers lead by 15. To the right side. Back to Dunn. There's the drive. It's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Screen by MP. Clock is at 3. 17-foot shot on the way. And George gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He ended up with 58 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And it's Brunson missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Knocks it down from distance.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter, riding the wave here.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
McConnell outside. Back to MP. Pass to McConnell. Now here's Dunn. MP drives in. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Alexander Walker. MP with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Alexander Walker. Outside McBride. Kicks it out to Anunoby. No good on the 3.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to George. And here's MP. Anunoby covering. Here's MP. Again, the Sixers score.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You take a look at Maxey. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Brunson surveys. Outside Hart to the paint. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, the defense has no answer for Andre Drummond. That's what we call emphatic finish.
Here's McCain. Again, the Sixers score.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Hart, covered by MP. Oh, great D that time from MP. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Anunoby against George. McConnell passes to MP. It's George on the wing. Clock at 6. Shoots over Anunoby. George, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Hart. They set a pick. Three-pointer. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 20th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Bona. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Brunson. He's got 9. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Drummond. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. About halfway through the year now, Doris, some teams that started off well have run into trouble.
Brian, doesn't it almost feel like an inevitability that over the course of such a long season, adversity is bound to set in? And sometimes it takes many forms. Sometimes it's as simple as an injury. Sometimes you've had a tough stretch of games, maybe 4 of 5, you know, on the road against tough competition, and then you get your confidence shaken a little bit. This is the beauty of the league. Winning is hard.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Drummond. Here's Bridges. Shot clock at 5. And the Knicks miss again. The 76ers shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Well, a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Brunson passes to Bridges. And here's Drummond. And Anunoby for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Pass to Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Drummond to screen on Maxey. Brunson passes to Drummond. Shoots over Maxey. Oh, MP with a block. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Brunson passes to Hart. Oh, MP with a block. And here they come. "23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele. The three. The kick out to Maxey. Back to MP. Going inside. Here's Council. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More 2K action in just a moment.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rim.
If these guys end up making the cut, this will be a dunk contest for the ages, man. They're not just athletes.
And swinging things back to our featured matchup, MP was on fire during those first 2 quarters of play.
Well, they're running the offense through MP, a guy who just continues to elevate his game, never stops working. This is why he is where he is today.
And that's why his team is where they are after the first half. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So on the floor for New York, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Hart passes to Brunson. Back to Hart. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
New York ball.
And it's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. MP, number 1.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Here's Bridges. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Paul George pulls down the board. MP outside. Back to George. Fires the three. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
It can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by MP. Here's Maxey. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got 9.
Yeah, crafty move by Mikal Bridges off the pick. Just gets into some space and makes the shot.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Outside Hart. Now Brunson. He's got 9. And Anunoby for 3. The shot comes out. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Hard against MP. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Anunoby against George. Down low. The kick out to Maxey. MP, a screen on Brunson. No coverage that time. Maxey's got 24.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. And Bridges, here we go. And miss after miss right now.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the 2nd of a 2-game stretch at home. MP, the pass to Maxey. Here's MP. He's guarded by Bridges. George outside. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh my goodness, MP stealing the show.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Stolen by MP. Into the lane. Oh, kind of mean on that one.
Mean and so disrespectful. Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific 3rd period run.
Another bucket. Wow.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scores this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Drains the triple. Bridges has got 12 points.
The longer his career grows, the more you see Mikal Bridges put together these scoring outbursts.
MP, the pass to George. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his 2nd.
It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Sixers. Payne comes in for Tyrese Maxey. And MP gets it to go on the assist by George. MP's got 42 in the game. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Outside Hart from downtown. Connects from downtown. Hart's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Josh Hart, an improving three-point shooter. If he gets consistent from here, look out.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Your Sixer, number 30, Adam Bona.
And New York has possession. Drummond to screen on MP. To the middle. Outside Anunoby. Launches a 3. The shot misses.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
George passes to MP. Back to George. MP, a screen on Anunoby. George's shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Drummond. He got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Here's Brunson outside. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Drummond's got 3 assists tonight.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
These are his first free throws of the game, and he makes the first. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in. Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Pass to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
For New York, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. He takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the 76ers making a change here. Council's checked in.
Number 14,
Wide open look. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
MP, the pass to Payne. To the inside. Here's MP. Outside Payne. 6 on the shot clock. It's good from about 19 feet. Payne's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Drummond passes to Bridges. No one near him. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
And the Knicks making a change here. Wilson's checked in, so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. New York has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Pass to Dadier. They set the screen. And it's Bona with a rebound.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And New York has possession. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. George passes to MP. Outside Payne. Puts up a 3. Wilson grabs the board. Well, the Knicks shooting just 35% from the floor. Inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
MP inside. Payne, the pass to MP. Outside Payne. Shoots. The Knicks pull it in. Dodier's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to McBride. Now here's Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. The shot no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3 and D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
Wilson passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Dadier. Misses the 3. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Joel Embiid.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Pass to Dadier. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Dadier. Misses from close range. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's MP.
Well, the aggressiveness of MP on display. I love to see him attack like this.
Alexander Walker with it. 4-3. That shot, no good. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Sixers ahead, running away with this one. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The 76ers with some changes. MP's checked in for Cornette, and Payne is subbed in for McConnell. Hart passes to Bridges. Drummond up top. Pass to Brunson. Poked loose. Stolen by MP.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
They've got Chris Dunn, also Cameron Payne out there, and it's Yabusele in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Payne. Here's Council. Back to Payne. MP inside. He's against Bridges. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by MP.
finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They need this. Here's Brunson, and it's MP with a rebound. And MP throws it down.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Takes it inside. Another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous